At 6, a daycare provider in Roseau has been sentenced after being accused of hitting a child. Back in May, a parent made a report of an assault on their child at daycare, saying Ariel Lovelace hit her 2-year-old. The parent says Lovelace initially told her another child had hit the girl with a toy before admitting that she smacked the girl while changing her. Lovelace was charged with malicious punishment of a child, which is a misdemeanor, sentenced to a year in jail. However, that sentence is suspended for 1 year. She's currently on probation and ordered to get an anger management assessment.